Yeah, it's impressive that they can cheer and whoop like that while Googling me.
Oh, no. See, you don't realize you're a big deal over here, and people are very excited. They're very excited because I think a lot of them think they would have to, cross the Atlantic to see you. Take a plane.
Graham Norton is a name that conjures up laughter, glitz, and clever celebrity banter. As the beloved host of The Graham Norton Show and the UK's face of Eurovision, Norton has built a reputation for delivering sharp wit with a warm smile. While audiences see him surrounded by famous faces and studio lights, few are aware of the remarkably quiet life he leads off-screen. The neighborhood that defies expectations. When people think of London's most luxurious celebrity neighborhoods, places like Notting Hill, Kensington, or Primrose Hill usually spring to mind. But Graham Norton, never one to follow the crowd, has settled in Wapping, a historic neighborhood nestled along the River Thames. Located in the eastern part of the city, Wapping is often overlooked in favor of flashier districts, yet that's precisely what makes it such an appealing refuge for someone like Norton. Once home to dock workers and mariners, the area has been transformed over the years into a peaceful residential enclave where cobblestone streets, Georgian townhouses, and converted warehouses form the backdrop for a surprisingly quiet life in the heart of the capital. Norton's decision to live in Wapping reflects his desire for privacy and comfort over showiness. The area's riverside pathways and lack of through traffic make it ideal for someone in the public eye who wants to retreat from attention when the cameras stop rolling. It's not just a pretty locale either. Property prices average around £779,000, signaling a level of affluence without the overt flash of central London's elite districts. And despite its calm atmosphere, Wapping is only a short tube ride away from the bustle of central London, giving Norton easy access to the BBC studios and other media hubs when duty calls. For someone with a net worth estimated between £28 million and £35 million, Norton could have opted for a far flashier home. But his understated townhouse in Wapping sends a different message. Rather than flaunting his wealth with a mega mansion, Norton has chosen a property that blends into its surroundings, low-key but carefully curated. The decision suggests a level of self-awareness and authenticity that aligns with how many of his fans perceive him: personable, approachable, and subtly sophisticated. The riverside charm of Wapping also offers an emotional connection to Norton's Irish roots and love of natural beauty. While the Thames may not rival the views of Cork's countryside, there's something timeless about the water's edge that seems to call to him. It's here, along these quiet banks, that he carved out a space not just for himself, but for the life he shares with his long-term partner and beloved dogs. A peek behind the curtains.
I have to say, already now, I have to go back to London, and I may have to change my ways.
Unlike many celebrities who share every corner of their home on social media, Graham Norton is famously private when it comes to his domestic life. That said, fans have occasionally gotten a glimpse inside his London townhouse through carefully curated Instagram posts. These glimpses are enough to piece together a portrait of a home that is warm, stylish, and lived in, echoing the same sense of comfort and humor Norton brings to his talk show. One of the most revealing snapshots came during the Christmas season when Norton shared an image of his living room adorned with a massive Christmas tree decorated in festive red and white. The tree was positioned next to high arched windows that flood the room with natural light, highlighting the traditional wooden beams that run across the ceiling. This detail alone speaks volumes. The mix of architectural character and cheerful decor paints a picture of a home that balances elegance with whimsy. Adding to the color palette of the room are two lime green chairs with matching patterned cushions, a bold choice that breaks from neutral tones so often seen in celebrity homes. The chairs face a fireplace adorned with poinsettia plants, creating a setting that feels more like a cozy family gathering spot than a showpiece. A nearby bar cart, stocked with glasses and, naturally, bottles of Norton's own wine and gin brands, rounds out the space. These personal touches serve as subtle nods to his professional successes while still prioritizing comfort and function. Sunlight pours over a polished wooden floor, where a side table holds fresh plants and a coat stand stands neatly in the corner. It's an unpretentious scene, grounded in routine and the kind of domestic peace that often eludes those in the spotlight. Even in moments where the home is shared, there's a deliberate avoidance of showing too much. These peeks are glimpses, not showcases, allowing Norton and his partner to maintain the sanctity of their private life. Perhaps the most endearing look inside Norton's home came courtesy of his dog, who he posted perched on the bed wearing sunglasses. The moment was lighthearted and telling. The bed itself featured a colorful striped cover in hues of orange, purple, and lime green, matching the vibrant personality fans see on TV. The metal bed frame and uncluttered surroundings suggest that even in the bedroom, style doesn't overwhelm practicality. A life between two worlds. While his London townhouse is his primary residence, Norton also owns a holiday home in County Cork, Ireland, close to where he grew up. This property adds another layer to understanding the way Norton approaches home life, as something rooted in personal history, nostalgia, and emotional grounding. The Irish countryside offers a natural counterbalance to London's urbanity, and Norton has often spoken fondly of his time spent there. Norton's connection to Cork is long-standing and deeply personal. Born in Dublin and raised in Bandon, County Cork, he's maintained strong ties to the region throughout his life. His holiday home there is not just a retreat, but a touchstone, a place that links his current success with his origins. It's also where he spends significant time during breaks from filming, often accompanied by his dogs and away from the demands of public life. The contrast between his two homes also reflects the dual nature of his career. In London, he's the face of entertainment, filming talk shows, hosting Eurovision, and attending red carpet events. In Cork, he becomes just another local, walking along the coast and enjoying a slower pace of life. It's this balance that seems to keep him grounded and refreshingly down to earth. The domestic life he shares. Although Graham Norton remains discreet about his partner, it's widely known that he shares his home life with someone special. This level of discretion is rare in the age of celebrity oversharing, and it lends a kind of sacredness to his domestic world. While the details of their relationship remain out of the headlines, that choice appears intentional and refreshing. The glimpses we do have of their life together often come second-hand through Norton's interviews or casual mentions. He's spoken in the past about the joys and challenges of balancing a public-facing career with a private relationship, and how important it is to create spaces where that balance feels natural. His Wapping home seems to be one of those spaces, a literal and emotional refuge. That balance extends to how the couple entertain, too. Their home, while stylish and full of character, is clearly designed for use rather than display. Why it's so surprising. What makes Graham's home so surprising is it defies the expectations often placed on celebrities of his caliber. It would be easy to imagine him in a sprawling mansion with gold fixtures and designer everything. Instead, he's chosen to live in a riverside townhouse in a quiet London neighborhood far from the celebrity hotspots. It's not the kind of home that screams wealth, although it certainly has value. Nor is it the kind of space designed to go viral. There's something quietly rebellious about that choice, about opting out of the celebrity housing arms race and instead creating a home that genuinely reflects who you are. Now it's time to hear from you. Were you surprised by Graham Norton's home and lifestyle choices? Let us know in the comments section below.